Hello friends, should India bank upon USA to contain China? Why this question arises? Does India not have self-confidence to fight it out alone? Yes, India can. But at present, India is not militarily prepared. India needs at least 1 year time to get fully prepared to tackle China alone. Number two thing is that India may face two adversaries together, Pakistan and China. So these are the certain hurdles that India is facing. So is India need someone's support, and who can provide better support than USA. USA and India have certain common interests also. China is the common enemy of both India and USA. Moreover, China needs India's strategic support in the region, either for South China Sea or for Indo-Pacific zone. So many common interests is there between the two, that both of them can come together. As regards USA is concerned, is it reliable? First thing I must make it clear, India does not need a US soldier to come and to fight along with the Indian soldiers against China. Only political and strategic support, if at all given to India, that would be enough. This is what India got it from Soviet Union in 1971. Only strategic support Soviet Union had given. No soldier fought for India against Pakistan. This is the fact. So that will be enough if USA provides some outside support to tackle China. Now, as regards the US reliability is concerned, we cannot ignore the US past, strategic past. You are aware that during the First or the Second World War, USA had hardly lost even a single soldier. When the credit came, USA took away all the credits. When Germany conquered France, when Germany took over Paris, USA was not anywhere there. Despite the fact that France was the allied of USA, along with Britain. When Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, then USA came heavily with all muscles and dropped bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, we all aware of. So past of USA does not give any assurance. Moreover, there was a big recession in Europe, 1931, 32, 33. They needed US supply of goods, particularly food grains. USA did it, but at the so higher cost that assured US a lot of financial gain. USA became rich only because of recession of 1930-31. So USA has the history of enjoying self-interest, self-national interest on the plights of others. USA has the habits of catching fish in the troubled water. If water is not troubled, USA will make it troubled. So if India needs US support today, then USA will ask India first to sign trade deal pending for years, for a couple of years, on US terms. Second thing, USA will ask India to purchase arms from USA so that USA can gain some finance. This is the election year of the US president, that also he is keeping to mind all such things. Okay, India is needing your support, India can do it, and India will do it also. But if you look at Cold War era from 1947 to 1991, yes, India had done a good thing. USA had done a positive things, that USA had pressurized Britain to grant freedom to India. So US pressure was one factor that India got freedom in 1947, otherwise it could have been prolonged. So India is obliged to USA for this particular reason. But entire duration from 47 to 91, India and USA never been fully friendly. Despite the fact that India and USA are the natural friends, India is the largest democracy and USA is the oldest democracy. But sometimes what happens in practice? Natural friends become unnatural. India, USA, democracy. But India tilted towards Soviet Union, a communist. And Soviet Union and China are natural friends because of communist, both of them. But China tilted towards USA, the Democrats. So sometimes natural friends becomes unnatural. That had happened in the past. India tilted towards Soviet Union for other factor also, because India had to respond. US tilting towards Pakistan. India had no other option. Now, as regards the post-Cold War era is concerned, yes, we find USA's new phase, particularly after the end of 20th century and the beginning of 21st century. Why? US, India are strategic partners now and not earlier. You can keep into mind that from 1947 till the end of 20th century, hardly 3 presidents had visited India. But since last 20 years, from 2001 to 2020, each and every president of USA has visited India at least once. So you can imagine the kind of importance India has got it in the eyes of USA. Why India becomes so important now? There are 3-4 factors. One factor is India is a growing economy. Number one. Number two is China arising. Chinese rise as a assertive power in the Asia and also as an adversary to USA. So China rising assertive power that USA wanted to contain it. And that is why USA wanted India's support. It does not mean that USA will use India to contain China. No, India will not allow it. India also has to keep into mind its own interest. Third point is that USA is enjoying a higher seat in the world politics. So these are the factors that USA-India is coming closer. Some other points are also there, that India-USA are coming together. The main other factor is the shift of geopolitics towards Asia from the beginning of 21st century, and suddenly for USA find that India's location is strategically significant for USA. For shift of geopolitics towards South Asia and significance of India is realized by USA. These are the factors that USA is coming closer to India. If India, suppose, does not support India, then what will happen? India needs, but USA also should agree with India. If does not happen, then first India will try to somehow buy time from China, at least for 1 year, to get militarily prepared. Number two, if at all China is so eager, because China is known for shocking tactics, suddenly start war, hit heart, and run away after the shortest possible terms, shortest possible time. This is the habits of USA, culture of USA. India is aware of it. China is aware that this is the best time to attack India because India is not prepared from military point of view. At least Air Force is very weak. India's Air Force is not normal in terms of strength. So China is aware of it. If India finds time 1 year, or in case suppose USA does not give support to India, then only option is that India should unite all adversaries of USA, because China has done a mistake. China has opened too much fronts at a time. China generates frictions with multiple neighbors at a time. That is the problem with China. So India can take advantage of this situation. India can unite all those adversaries together, make a common platform to fight out China unitedly. So these are the certain things India has to keep into mind. But one more question, last question arises. Why this situation comes for India? Why India is not prepared before the war starts? When the war is knocking door, then India gets awake. That's the problem. Why it happens? Because we follow a kind of strategic tradition. Rather you call it non-strategic tradition. When the house is caught fire, then we are trying to dig well to acquire water to fight against the fire. जब घर में आग लगती है तब हम कुआं खोदते हैं, पानी निकालेंगे तब हम आग बुझाएंगे. ये कल्चर जो है कभी कभी परेशानी का कारण बन जाता है. That we have to come out of this kind of culture. Always we feel that Pakistan is the only enemy of India, forgetting that the real enemy, number one enemy and potential enemy is China. If we close eyes from China, does not mean the problem is solved. Problem is growing, in fact. So, USA is reliable or not in view of US past, but India hardly has any other option. I don't think USA would totally ignore. USA itself had offered. USA offered itself to mediate. India says no. USA itself has announced that US army to be shifted from Germany to Asia. That's welcome. So it means USA is positive. Good thing for India. And third is South China Sea is a one of contention. US needs India's support also, at least from Indo-Pacific zone, strengthening Indo-Pacific zone. Squad is already there, comprising of Japan, Australia, India and USA. Though Squad is not a military pact, is not a military alliance, but in case there is a common threat, all of them can come together and to put pressure on China, whether pressure comes alone in India or alone on any one of them. And last fact we cannot ignore, that China has obliged everyone as regards trade is concerned. China is the largest US trade partner, largest India's trade partner. China is largest Japan's trade partner. China is also largest trade partner of Australia. This is a fact. 700 billion, more than 700 billion bilateral trade is there with USA. Around $95 billion with India. Around $400 billion with Japan and around $700 billion with Australia. Despite all those pressure on them as regards economy is concerned, if there is a pressure on strategy, pressure on security, definitely all will come together in case of requirement. So India is equally required as USA is required for everyone. But at the same time, for long time rather, India should unite all China adversaries together at one platform for future sake. This is my view. Thank you so much.